Good morning, students. How are you? What about your study? Is it going well? Okay. Students, in the previous lecture, we had already studied in very detail about the long straight solenoid. Okay. In this lecture, we will study to determine the intensity or strength of magnetic field inside the straight long solenoid. Okay. We will know about this. So let this is the straight long solenoid, and here this is the copper wire wounded over the frame of insulator. These all terms works like that, a single closed loop. Okay, so we will consider about all the closed loop of copper wire. So in this closed loop, here current is flowing through the wire from the back side and reach at the top of the closed loop. So the direction of current at the top of this closed loop will be along this direction. So current will be coming out from this point from the top of the solenoid, and the direction of current will be like that, and current will be going into at the bottom of the wire or closed loop will be like that, and this the direction of current at the bottom of the closed loop is represented by cross, and here current is coming out. So the direction of current at the top of this closed loop is represented by dot. Okay. For all the closed loop of this solenoid, the current will be coming out from the top of the closed loop and going into from the bottom of the each closed loop. So the direction of current on the top of the solenoid will be upward direction, and the direction of current at the bottom of the solenoid will be inward direction like that. To understand proper this, we will imagine the long solenoid is like that, and the direction of current at the top of the solenoid will be like that, and the direction of current at the bottom of the solenoid is represented by cross sign. So the direction will be inward for each closed loop will be like that. By the right hand thumb rule like that, thumb shows the direction of current, then the curl of finger will show the direction of magnetic lines of forces like that, inward direction. And we had already studied about that the inside the solenoid the magnetic field strength is uniform. That's why to represent the uniform magnetic field, here inside the solenoid the magnetic lines of force will be parallel to each other. Okay, we have to determine the magnetic field inside the solenoid. So consider about a rectangular closed loop like that. Okay, and this closed loop is A, B, C, D. Consider about a point on the arm AB of this rectangular closed loop, like this is represented by P. The line integral of magnetic field along closed rectangular path ABCD will be equal the line integral of magnetic field along path AB plus the line integral of magnetic field along path BC plus the line integral of magnetic field along path CD plus the line integral of magnetic field along path DA. Okay, let this is equation first. We will consider about this term, line integral of magnetic field along path AB. Okay, so here this is the dot product of two vectors. So by the formula of dot product of two vectors, the vector B dot vector dl will be B dl cos theta along path A. Here theta is the angle between vector B and vector dl. At this point P, consider about a small element dl. Now what will be the direction of small element dl? The direction of small element dl will be along the direction of tangent drawn from the point P. So the tangent drawn from the point P will be along this direction, A to B direction. And here it is clear that the direction of magnetic field is in the same direction of the dl. So the angle between vector B and vector dl will be 0 degree. Okay. So theta will be 0 degree. That's why the line integral of magnetic field along AB path will be equal integral B dl cos 0 degree. Cos 0 degree equal 1. That's why the line integral of magnetic field along AB is equal integral B dl. Let this is equation first. Now path BC and path DA are perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field. So here we can say that vector B is perpendicular to vector DL for path BC and DA. That's why here the angle between vector B and vector DL. Where is DL in the path BC and DA? Let here we imagine that here a point, observation point is there. Then at the point here we can imagine the small element dl. Then for path BC the direction of small element will be B to C. Similarly here if we imagine the point here, so at point this the direction of dl will be D to A. Okay, that's why theta will be 90 degree for both path. So the line integral of magnetic field along BC will be equal by formula B dl cos theta, but theta equal 90 degree. That's why integral B dl cos 90 degree, but cos 90 degree equal 0. That's why the line integral of magnetic field along BC will be equal 0. Okay, because this path DA is also perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field. That's why the line integral of magnetic field along DA direction, DA, it will also 0. Let this is equation, no, this is second equation, this is third equation and let this is fourth equation. You know that the magnetic field outside the straight solenoid is very negligible, and the strength of magnetic field outside the solenoid is taken as 0. So the line integral of magnetic field along CD, along path CD will be equal 0. Let this is equation 5th. On putting the values from equation 2nd, equation 3rd, equation 4th and equation 5th in equation 1st, then we will get the line integral of magnetic field along closed loop ABCD will be equal the value of line integral of magnetic field along AB path is equal to the integral B dl along path AB from equation 2nd, and the value of line integral of magnetic field along BC path is equal 0, and the line integral of magnetic field along path CD is equal to 0, and the value of line integral of magnetic field along path DA is equal 0. Okay, or line integral of magnetic field equal integral B dl along AB. This is the value. This B is the magnetic field inside the solenoid. Here inside the solenoid, here the magnetic field is uniform. That's why the value of B is constant. So we can take it common from this equation. So we will get B integral dl, where dl is the small length element along AB path, and integral dl is the total length of path AB. So the value of integral dl will be equal to the length of path AB. If the length of path AB is small l, then the line integral of magnetic field will be equal B into L. Let this is equation 6th. But by the Ampere circuital law, the line integral of magnetic field along the closed rectangular path ABCD will be equal to the mu naught time of the current threading through the area, current threading through this area enclosed by the closed surface. This area is enclosed by the closed rectangular surface ABCD. Let the total number of turns in this small portion enclosed by ABCD is capital N, and the current flowing through each closed circular loop of the solenoid is I. Then the total current threading through this area will be Ni. Okay, and this is mu naught. So the line integral of magnetic field along closed path ABCD will be equal mu naught times of the total current Ni. Okay, but N is the total number of turns in this portion, and small n, here small n is the number of turns per unit length, then the total number will be n into length of this small portion of solenoid. Then the value of line integral of magnetic field along closed path ABCD will be equal mu naught, and the value of capital N is small n into L, and here I. Let this is equation 7th. Okay, from equation 6th and 7th, BL will be equal mu naught N L into I on putting the value of this from equation 6th. L cancelled by L, B will be equal mu naught small n into I. This is the expression for the magnetic field inside the solenoid. In the next lecture, we will know what is the toroid and we will calculate the magnetic field or the strength of magnetic field due to the toroid. Okay.